This is what I call a poor man's whiteboard. It is simply a piece of paper that has been laminated. It doesn't clean up as well as a regular whiteboard, but it will if you spritz it with a little bit of rubbing alcohol. So I put rubbing alcohol in a little spray bottle, and it works quite well. There's a number of things that you can do with a whiteboard like this. One activity is perhaps I got a bunch of student names up on the board. I can put a letter in front of each name, and if somebody has a name that wouldn't make a very good combination on like the first letter, I could move it over and just obscure a little bit more of their name. And so that is also a technique that I will use on the projector. Sometimes if there's a bunch of words and I want to add a word like to a phrase, then I can write a word on this. Or I can just stick with a letter and insert one letter just about anywhere I want. And one of the things that I've done with this is I have a magnet. It's a neodymium magnet, which is on the inside of this binder clip. And that allows me to move it around. And so I could write some stuff on the board that I don't want my students to see yet, and I can keep it covered. And then I can, just reveal a little bit at a time. I can write a bunch of stuff on the board, and maybe we're doing memorization, and boom! I strategically cover something up. And maybe I cover up a little bit of something, and then a little more, and a little more, and a little more, and a little more of it. So as you can see, it's quite a versatile thing to do, and storage is really convenient, particularly if you have a projector in the room, because you can just stick it right up there on the projector arm itself. And you'll see that I got another thing over here. Ta-da! Look at that. You can have one side of your poor man's whiteboard functional for something else. You know, like I can do a quick spot check of the alphabet with this, stow it away, and it's also still a whiteboard on the other side of it. So I could have a whole series of these things just ready to go. That's one of the classroom tools that I get a lot of use out of, and I'm constantly finding new things that I can do with it.